Hello and welcome back to Kahaniya Calling. Today we bring to you a thought-provoking story, something that is very relevant to all of us. So let me start the story. One day, while walking through the wilderness, a man came across a vicious tiger and he ran for his life. The tiger gave a chase and finally the man running reached at the edge of a cliff. Having no other option, he held on to a vine and started climbing down. Halfway through the cliff, and he looked up and he saw the vicious tiger baring its fangs. And when he looked down, he saw another ferocious tiger waiting for him and roaring at him. At that time, while he was concerned about looking up and looking down at both the tigers, two rats came, one black and one white, and they start gnawing on the vine above him, as if this trouble was not enough for him. And he tried to shoo the rats away, but they kept coming back. And he knew that as the rats continue to gnaw on the vine, there will be a point beyond which it will not be able to take its weight and he is bound to fall down. With these thoughts, he saw a plump and ripe strawberry on the face of the cliff. He thought for a moment, he let one hand go and he reached out for the strawberry and plucked it. And with all these perilous situations going on, he just took a bite of the strawberry and found it absolutely delicious. Now you might be wondering, what's the story? What am I trying to tell you? So basically the story is very simple. The perilous situation did not let that man enjoy the present moment. He was smart enough to let go and reach out for the strawberry. So to give you a context from our story, the tiger above represents the past, something that has already happened and something that we really cannot change or we can go back to. Therefore, to climb down from the vine was the only option. So just like our life and birth, we take birth and we have to live our life until a point we reach where our finite time is over. So the tiger at the bottom represents the future and we lie hanging mid-air in between. And these two rats, black and white, are nothing but they symbolizes night and day. So with each day passing, each night passing, we move closer and closer and closer to our death. That means our time on this planet. Similarly, the rats were gnawing on the vine because no matter how much you try to shoo them away, they'll keep coming back, and one day we will meet our fate and fall down and be in the grasp of the tiger below. Now, having these situations, staying in between these challenges is our present moment. We will always have some sort of challenges, sometimes more, sometimes less. But the most important thing remains is to enjoy the present. A lot of time, it so happens that we are so worried about the past, which is the tiger above, and the future, which is the tiger below, that we really do not even notice a strawberry. And in some cases, although we do notice the strawberry, but then we are just too concerned about what's going on, what's going to happen, what if I fall, what if the rats gnaw the vine sooner. And so even then, in that case, we see the strawberry, but we have no appetite to go for it. So therefore, the present moment, if you understand, is all that we have. In fact, it is all that we could ever have. But the irony is, the moment you call it present, which is the now, it slips and the another moment comes in. So this is the paradox of life. Although you really cannot pin down a single moment, but present is all that you will ever have. So sometimes I'll give you an example of people who are so obsessed about their work, about saving money, earning money, that they never really enjoy their time. So even when they are on vacation, they are actually working, never really enjoying the present moment. And I can tell you about a story of a gentleman whose attachment was stock market. He was a day trader and he would track the markets minute by minute. And even when his friends called up, they could just make out that what his mood was depending upon how the market and his stocks were moving up and down. And his voice would become feeble, as if he would, pretending to listen, but not really enjoying one of the best things in life, which is conversation with old friends. Therefore, in simple terms, challenges remains. Our time, which is limited in this world, as we all know, will keep on passing in the form of the rats that were there, coming as day and night. And we move from one phase of life to another. But we need to remember that present is truly called present because it's actually a wonderful present that has been given to us. Because we really cannot predict the future. And past is already gone. So one is irretrievably lost and the second one is extremely uncertain, and we can never figure that out. So it makes sense to take learning from the story, live in the present, and make the most of the life that has been given to us. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share our channel, and do leave your comments.